everybody know who I want next. I want Terrence Crawford next.
You're gonna make that happen?
Huh?
You're gonna make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm gonna get these straps that I'm gonna go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Down. Strap season. Y'all know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the ball. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he codes with focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game in the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibes. I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a peace, man. I ain't got no time for a piece, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up.
If I let my dogs off the leash, they you might want to get out of Dodge by the evening. Honestly, think it's not the blood and the beef. If they don't leave anything behind at the evening.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a beast. When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibes. I'm the kingpin.
Let me see. What is going on? What's happening? Let me see. Trying to make sure I got all my headphones set up. Yeah, we good. You know, what is going on, man? I was like listening. I just been on these damn YouTube streets. Just had time to go and look at what everybody was talking about. And I came across, man, Bill Haney is crazy, man. He be getting into it with some of the craziest. You know, you got Bernie the Box out there talking shit about Boots, you know, some of the same bullshit about Boots. What's going on, Be That God? What's going on? Do it. What he says, do it on my boy. Oh, okay, I don't forgot. God, they ain't been on so damn long. He says, do it all. 36. What's happening, bro? Yeah, man. I'm like, man, Bill be getting into it with everybody, bro. Hold on, let me put this thing on my channel. Okay, here we go. That way I can see who got wrenches and who don't. Everybody, bro. I'm talking about he be getting into it with. I'm talking about like everybody, man. Let me see. That Phoenix, you ain't got no wrench, man. What's going on? Yeah, you know, so, look like it be knocking off some of the wrenches when I don't be on for a while. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Let me do my low. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Ryad Merhy. I try to remember that heavyweight that Jaron Ennis is going to be fighting tonight, and I'm gonna watch that tonight. So he says, "What's up, everybody?" Let's see. And he's gonna, even though Jaron Anderson, you know, he ain't the most skilled dude, and you know his personality kind of sucks, but he's a young American heavyweight, And we don't have a whole lot. Torres, that what's his name, Richard Torres, coming out of the Olympics, look like he's not gonna amount to a hill of beans. As far as being on the heavyweight scene and dominating, that's not going to happen with Torres. And of course, look like Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Unless he gets his head straight and get the dedication in that he needs to get his head straight for what's this guy named Rahid Maheen. I know it's like a weird name. Let me see. Look at my pronunciation shit going. Let me see. That's what I was looking up earlier to see how. Because some of these dudes' names, man, I'm just like, when Americans ain't in there, that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get these weird named, folks up in there, and what I'm saying, we're gonna just have to learn how to assimilate to that shit because we ain't got no dominant heavyweights coming out of America. Let me see. Oh, I got it down. Let me see. No dominant heavyweights coming out of America.
Ryad Merhy.
Riyad Mahiv. Riyad Mahiv. Okay. I ain't gonna remember that shit. Raif Mahiv. That's the guy that's Jarrett's gonna be fighting tonight. And I hope he beat him. I hope he beat him. I haven't had a chance to like really check out Ramad Mahiv skills or abilities like that, but I know that if Prince Charles was able to hurt Jared Anderson, and what I'm saying, he's not really fighting like that, a whole lot. So I got to see if his skills get any better. I really do, because I don't know. I mean, I don't know about him, man. He's gonna have to like really, what I'm saying, do a lot of road work, man. What I'm saying, to get his skills together and his mindset. He's just kind of everywhere. But we've seen heavyweights that like Mike Tyson. Some people who was in trouble a lot, but they still did what they had to do in the ring until it catches up with them. But of course, we don't know what Gerald is doing on the outside besides getting into it with the law here and there. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So but I'm looking at his skill set though in the ring. He's a good fighter. He's a solid fighter, but I wouldn't call him a superstar yet. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see him keep stepping up the competition, and this I don't know if this guy is going to be somebody you can be like, okay, I mean, this dude was obviously a bad motherfucker in the ring, and he goes in there and he whips his ass. Then we can say, okay, well, damn, Anderson, look like he might be able to, what I'm saying, take over. I don't get that vibe from him. You know what I'm saying? Because he looked like he got one foot in boxing and one foot out. Because he don't know what he want to be right now. He just seemed like he's not really in love. It's just like kind of like Crawford, like boxing is something he can do. You know what I'm saying? Like he's interested in, his interest is all over the place. But I mean, we're gonna check him out tonight. Um, he says, do it all. 36 says, it depends on if the PBC allows him to fight any of their champions. He says, PBC has the belts at 54. He said, Jaron just left PBC. And I think they'll do business with him again, because one thing about the PBC, it ain't personal. They don't take things personal like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, but I don't think Al Heyman cares about the personal side of it. I think if they got the champions, I think if Matchroom got the money, I think they'll make that cross promotion. I think they'll make that cross promotion, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll make that shit happen. Because I mean, that's the best fight to make. And if you think about it, Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. That, I mean, not Fundora. The Fundora name don't really draw nothing. Tim Zoo name only hits in Australia. You know what I'm saying? He just got bloodied up and beaten by Fundora, who's not even considered, what I'm saying, a top, what I'm saying, the best 154 pounder. He is considered a top 154 pounder, but not, what I'm saying, he's not the dude up there. And he just, what I'm saying, cut or not, what I'm saying, people want to see unblemished nowadays. And I think the 154 division is going to be man, stupid exciting. I think that has become the hot ass division because now you got Spence moving up there, Danny Garcia, everybody from 147 that was fighting is now got a chance to rewrite history up at 154. And that's kind of cool as hell to be able to go up to the next division and then face and just have an empty slate at 154, right? But you got the you got the ace, the black card, which is Jaron Boots Ennis, and I think he's going to end up running both divisions if what I'm saying he gets a shot at Terrence Crawford and he get a shot at Errol Spence Jr. And that's all he's going to need. That's what he's going to need to really solidify himself. Everybody else is kind of irrelevant. Maybe if Tim Tszyu can get his chops back, that might be a pretty good fight for Jaron Boots Ennis. But I doubt if he'll win. I doubt if he'll win. So I really do. Says, what's up, Pool? What's going on, Phoenix 6? What's going on, Doc Kent? What's going on, Miss Jolette? What's going on in the building? He says, salute, Pool. Says salute, Pool. Bill has that gift of gab, man. What I'm trying to tell you, and I'm about to show you something with that because I went I went to Mill City. Shout out to Mill City podcast, man. They had Bill on there. Oh man, they were roasting hard, bro. They was roasting hard. That shit was so damn funny, bro. I was like tripping, bro. I was like, Bill be like really funny, man. And Doc Kent says if Anderson and Abel win their fights tonight, they would a good match next. Hopefully. But they are like some of the least skilled heavyweights that I've seen. And maybe it's just because the division is weak and I'm just used to better heavyweights. Maybe that's what it is. So I just expect a whole lot from our American champions. I expect them to be special, like Lennox Lewis, you know what I'm saying? Or what I'm saying, just have, that character, not only that, the power and the skills to go out there and just dominate, what I'm saying, from any moment, be dangerous. And I do think he's dangerous, but I think he's dangerous against sea level people, you know what I'm saying? So let me see. Okay, yeah. What's going on, Ramen and Carolyn Jones in the building? What's going on, bro? I'm trying to make it, man. I'm trying to, trying to hustle today, man. Like I had to come out that Landstar situation, man, and I'm in the transition, so it is what it is. He says Boots go to 54 and them dudes run to 6. Oh shit! You said they're not fighting Boots. They better fight Boots. You know what I'm saying? Because 160 is a non money. It's a wasteland right now. There's nobody up there. There's nobody up there. You know what I'm saying? Unless, I think Boots will come to 162. So it just don't make no sense for him to do that. You might as well, stand your ground and sit in the pocket and go for what you know, really. And he is an intimidating factor because the guy is good at everything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever skill you want, he got it. Then he got the confidence from that boxing pedigree. You know what I'm saying? From his family. You know what I'm saying? He just came at the right time. I really don't see him making a lot of money at 147, unless Eddie can pull a rabbit out of his hat. And he pumps up that Conor Ben fight, or what is it? I think they're trying to go through with the Cody Crawley fight. They're trying to get one of those to come through because Terrence Crawford ain't in no hurry. He wants a goddamn truckload of money to fight Boots. He want a truckload of money to fight Boots. Let me see. He says if Anderson and I read that. He said Ramen and Carolyn. He says Boots go. Yeah, I read that. He says they're going to pull a Thurman and not pull out the fight, pull out the fight a week before. Oh my God, that's crazy, man. That would be. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? People are doing some unconventional things in boxing these days, and people don't care how it looks. Social media has made people like desensitized, you know what I'm saying, to breaking in the norms of tradition and everything. So that wouldn't surprise me, Robin and Carolyn Jones. It would not surprise me. I mean, people just, they just going for it. What's going on? All things. He's a salute, Bull Counter and chat. Smash the like button. That's what that my man say. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button. So yeah, man, I'm just like, what is going on with the Haneys? This is like, hey, Bill Haney and Dev against the world. And I'm not like, 100% like, I like Dev, but I like them all about the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't, what I'm saying? Because I always been up into the big guys and, what I'm saying, the middleweights and, what I'm saying, the little guys, unless it was just somebody spectacular, somebody, what I'm saying, like, Errol Spence Jr. or Terrence Crawford or, I never was like really big on the 135 pounders unless they were, Floyd or somebody that was spectacular, right, back in the day. But I mean, I knew who they were, but I never, was like into them like, they're blowing up today. And I like Devin. I like, Tank and all of them, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just not like, what I'm saying, I'm not like, over head over heels for him, and just maybe it's just because it's just the 140 pound and never been a glamour division. And maybe that's what it is. But, Dev, I mean, they are like really triggering a lot of people, man. I mean, I know he got an abrasive way of talking, talking a lot of shit, but I like that. I like that Bill can talk shit with him. You know what I'm saying? That keeps him in the game. That makes him relevant as far as being a part of his son's career instead of just being, somebody steering from the background. You know what I'm saying, when his son is talking. Devin don't have these guys don't have the charisma. They don't have the personality and stuff. They don't have the personality of what I'm saying, of the old fighters of the past. So it just is what it is. He needs his dad help to sell his fights. And I just wish, I mean, I just see some of the language on some of the articles, and it's like they want they just, it's like it's a lot of derogatory slants and stuff towards him by to kind of fuck with him by them not having power, like that Chris Mannix article, right, was kind of fucking with him about, what I'm saying, is Ryan the most dangerous opponent that you've ever faced? And it's like, bro, come on now. But I thought Devin handled the questioning pretty cool, but it's just that he's such a douchebag, man. Mannix is such a damn douchebag. They're always trying to make something out of nothing, but that's their job, though. You know what I'm saying? I think Devin is pretty well media trained. But I want y'all to check this out that I recorded off of Mill City. Shout out to Mill City. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those, I don't know if y'all had heard this before or not, but this is Bill Haney, kind of roasting with this guy. And I thought this shit was hilarious, bro. I said, let me let everybody hear this. I said, this would be pretty fun and pretty funny. Check this out.
And I'm saying this, though, Bill, and you ducking Shakur. Real niggas, okay. Miguel, it's no other nigga view you can look at it. You ducking Shakur. You fight around.
Hold on, let me do this. Let me, because I can control it better if I just do it from the video files. Let's see. Hold on. Let me control this shit from the video file.
And I'm saying this, though, Bill, and you ducking Shakur.
Let me see. Let me take that out. What's going on, King?
Yo, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. I'm finna put on this little clip.
Okay, Miguel, it's no other nigga view you can look at it. You ducking Shakur. You fight Ryan Garcia, a nigga. You fight Ryan Garcia, a nigga that Tank knocked out, my nigga. How the fuck that sound? You fight.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I give you $12. I give you $14 for the rest of them cigarettes that you got in the pack. Now let me tell you,
nigga,
I gave you an offer.
I will put 10K up, nigga. We can bet this too, nigga. Nigga, you talk to a nigga that got money, nigga. Okay. I'll put up 10K that Shakura beat y'all niggas ass. I'll put up 10K that Tanker beat y'all niggas ass. I'll put up 10K that Matisse beat y'all niggas ass. Y'all don't want to fight them niggas. Okay. Y'all don't want to do that, and I know that about y'all niggas. Y'all take the easy route in boxing.
And listen,
simple as that.
You got a bet.
Man, don't say that if you ain't for real, niggas. We can make that really happen.
Listen, you got to bet, nigga. When they $10,000 didn't scare me. Yeah,
it shouldn't.
Yeah, 10,000 ain't scare me. But get back to this though. And let me ask you this though. So why Shakur and Tank ain't fighting?
Why you keep worrying about? You see what I'm saying? Hey, B Diddy. This is what I'm saying about you. You keep worrying about Tank. Y'all niggas love that nigga.
Hey,
I mean, it's kind of amazed me how these dudes they all up on each other, you know, like on the fighter that they don't like, you know, that he's got the answer for everybody else, right? But when it comes to answering questions about their favorite fighter, then it's like, why are you worried about that? I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? This is part of the conversation.
But Paul, listen
bro.
at what he said. Listen at what he said. He simply and told Bill Haney, y'all taking the easy route. Y'all don't fight nobody. Y'all taking the easy route. When Devin fought better fighters than Tank and Shakur put together. But Devin taking the easy route. And he got a better resume than them both. Listen at the logic, bro. Listen to them. Listen at what they saying and how they don't make no sense.
And it's all emotional, you know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why, because they're all, I mean, nobody has like really separated themselves except for maybe Devin because he got undisputed. And his accolades, you know what I'm saying? I think like you said, he fought like the champion at 140. You know what I'm saying? He's got him a title there, and he's about to fight Ryan Garcia. So he's trying to make good fights. It's no more, no less than that. I think Tank is finally turning the corner by fighting Frank Martin right now. So I think he's finally getting on the good foot. Go ahead. What you were saying?
No, I just want to point out too, because I like to point out people inconsistencies. Like when people, the thing about what people hate about Devin, and they always make themselves look stupid. They don't just want to tell you that they don't like him, right? So they try to give you a reason, but their reason never makes sense because the reason is they just don't like him, but they don't want to say that. So they try to give you a reason, but the reason never makes sense. He just told Bill Haney, yeah, y'all not gonna fight Matias either. This how you know. Another thing about Tank fans, you know they don't watch boxing to keep up, because if he kept up with boxing, he'll know that Matias just came out and said out his own mouth that he don't want to fight Devin because Devin don't sell enough. Even though Devin sold pay-per-views and Matias hasn't. So basically, Matias just told the whole world, I don't want no smoke with Devin Haney. But you telling Bill Haney that Devin don't want to fight Matias.
Yeah, I just saw that because, you know, I was just bragging in a post I made about how Sabri Matias, you know, he was the, you know, example of a champion. Then this motherfucker came right out and talking about he's not gonna fight. I was like, every time I do that shit, man, I start bragging on the fighter, they come out and do some punk crap, man. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back into this to Haney, because this shit get funny as hell.
Swear to God, that ain't a weed. Swear to God, you ain't got a weed. Queen door.
Wait, let me see.
One-star player, whatever the fuck you is, nigga.
You don't even
keep worrying about.
Wait a minute, this shit get funny, bro. This shit is funny. It must be going while we talk.
Nigga, we can bet this too, nigga. Nigga, you talk to a nigga that got money, nigga. I'll put up 10K that Shakur beat y'all niggas ass. I'll put up 10K that Tanker beat y'all niggas ass. I'll put up 10K that Matisse beat y'all niggas ass. Y'all don't want to fight them niggas.
Okay.
Y'all don't want to do that, and I know that about y'all niggas. Y'all take the easy route in boxing.
And listen,
simple as that.
You got a bet.
Man, don't say that if you ain't for real, niggas. We can make that really happen.
Listen, you got a bet. Nigga, when they $10,000 didn't scare me. Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Yeah, 10,000 ain't scare me. But get back to this though. And let me ask you this though. So why Shakur and Tank ain't fighting?
Why you keep worrying about? You see what I'm saying? Hey, B Diddy. This is what I'm saying about you. You keep worrying about Tank. Y'all niggas love that nigga.
Hey, you funny looking ass nigga. What you talking about, B Diddy?
Love that nigga, bro. Y'all still worried about Tank,
nigga. You got a scarf on your head. You talking about B Diddy, nigga? I've been in this motherfucking town. Ain't no B Diddy about me, nigga. It's BH the Great. It's BH the Great, nigga.
Diddy. That's your new name, bro. You're not Bill no more. You B Diddy, nigga.
Oh, you fake ass nigga. Whatever your name
is. Fake ass nigga. You an old ex-porn star, player, whatever the fuck you is, nigga.
Nigga, you don't even register in the town. What's your name?
Well, yo, you probably old ass sex offender.
My name is BH the Great. What's your name?
Nigga,
and what side of town?
Fendi, motherfucker. Fuck is you talking about?
Big Fendi from where?
Old ass pedophile looking
Big
ass
Fendi
nigga.
from where?
Light skinned fake Big Meech looking ass nigga. What is you talking about?
Big Fendi from
nigga,
where?
You ain't Big Meech, nigga. You fake looking ass nigga.
Big
Yeah, smile,
from
nigga.
Where?
Fake ass teeth in your
Big
mouth.
Fendi from where?
Yo, Paul.
Big.
Uh-huh.
I just want to point out, bro, because like I said, bro, I don't know if you know it, but recently, knockout boxing and BFTB, they had a big debate series where they, where knockout went on BF channel. He was, basically for the whole live, you was able to come on live and debate knockout. You know what I'm saying about Devin, right? And then right after, BF went to Knockout Channel, and you was able to do the same thing. So he was gonna defend Devin, and anybody in his chat can come up and talk about and talk to BF about Devin, whatever. So long story short, you notice it's a pattern with Tank fans. They do not talk boxing. Listen at this dude, bro. Bill Haney was talking boxing with this dude. He immediately went to, man, you look like Big Meech. You a pedophile. You think you a pimp. You think you a pimp, bro. When you talk to Tank Davis fans, this is where the conversation always go. It always go off boxing, and then you always end up having to tell them about boxing to argue with them, bro. But what I mean by that is they'll come in, right, and they'll tell you why they don't agree with you, right? And then the premise that they coming off would be all wrong. So you would have to correct them about their lack of knowledge before you can even start to debate them, because they don't watch boxing or pool. What it is, but a lot of these dudes are street niggas. Tank seem like a street nigga, so they back him 100%. They don't watch boxing at all. They don't know what's going on. They just know that Tank look more street. So that's all they know. They coming in back in the street nigga.
Because of the tats and
Be for real. Be for real, my nigga. That nappy ass. What
screen door? The fuck is you talking about? Big Fendi from where?
This shit had me rolling, bro.
From you nowhere, nigga. I just told you where I'm from, nigga.
Where in Vegas? Where you from? Nigga, I'm from 77 Greenside, East Oakland, California, nigga.
Okay,
I can run a make. Nigga, where you from?
Okay,
where you from?
1955-year-old nigga. Okay, nigga, claim that shit.
Funny looking ass nigga, broke ass nigga. Listen, you might want to listen. Look at your screen door, man. You're not from Vegas with a screen door, nigga. The fuck you talking about?
Bro, that's that old school. That's that old school roasting right there, bro. He told him, look at that old screen door, bro. When he told me that, and I was looking at the interview, and he was coming at the old screen door, bro, I hollered, bro. I was just like, what is going on in boxing today? You know what I'm saying? I could not. That shit had me rolling, bro.
But the thing is, because you can tell that he not. I'm not even. I didn't see the interview for basically, but I can listen to how this dude sound. That Bill talking to somebody uneducated, dumb as hell, ain't got nothing going for himself. So I can imagine that he do got a rusty, broke ass screen door that he coming out of. But on top of that, this nigga gonna tell Bill Haney, oh, you want to bet 10K because you ain't talking to a broke nigga. Man, Bill Haney, I ain't never check his net worth, but I bet you Bill Haney have at least $1 million. And you trying to talk money with a nigga that I know is at least a millionaire.
Right.
These niggas stupid, bro. These niggas stupid, bro.
But this is social media stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's like people, they really don't have it and they really don't care. They just want to, put their 2 cents in and stick their chests out, you know what I'm saying? And, come on, bro. You got the nerve to walk through that raggedy ass house, you know what I'm saying, talking shit, you know what I'm saying, with your face on there. I'm just like, bro, stop. You know what I'm saying? You're talking to guys that's that like making millions of dollars, man. I'm pretty sure the Haney's got plenty of loot. You know what I'm saying? You can see them what they be spending their money. I mean, what they'll, spending all that money on.
But Paul, you gotta understand, bro. 10K, the kind of money these dudes got, bro. Like Bill Haney, let me tell you something. Somebody can go take 10K out of Bill's bank account and he wouldn't even know it's gone.
Right. And
you know what I'm saying?
And not counting their money, it's just funny to banter, you know what I'm saying, with regular people that, just got regular lives, you know what I'm saying? They want to be part of that glam, you know what I'm saying? Because he can't adopt Tank Davis money. You know what I'm saying? You can't adopt, your favorite fighter's money. You can't have money, you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, like take his persona, so I'm like, where does his attitude come from? You know what I'm saying? They haven't even met yet. So, nobody's has gotten knocked down. These guys got to still hit the ring, but it's like people got all this animosity built up. But let's continue, because I want to hear a certain thing what he said, because he said something about this dude hairstyle. I was like, oh my God. That shit was too funny.
I want to listen. Look at your screen door, man. You're not from Vegas with a screen door, nigga. The fuck you talking about? Show you. Listen, that's an old ass screen door. The fuck is you talking about?
How I flip my niggas got? Hold on. How you flip this shit around? Niggas with hell.
That's not Vegas. Stop lying, nigga. You just lied talking about you from Vegas. Talking about you from Vegas. You work at a daycare. You work at a daycare.
Nigga.
You work at a daycare.
Nigga, you pimp your son,
nigga. I bet you can't show what the show what the rest of your house look like. Show what the rest of your house look like, nigga.
Hey, look, Bill. Hey, Bill, look though. Niggas start talking like this when they get their feelings, my nigga. I know, nigga, you in your chest right now.
No, you just
put up 10K.
Now, this dude is telling some people getting their feelings when they start talking like that. He's been insulting Bill the entire time, calling him all kind of stuff. You know, pedophile, all kind of stuff. And then he gonna break off to some people getting their feelings when he start talking like that. It is ridiculous, bro.
10K. That Matisse
great, nigga.
That's your new name, bro. You're not Bill no more. You B Diddy, nigga.
Oh, you fake ass nigga. Whatever your name
fake ass nigga. You an old ex-porn star, player, whatever the fuck you is, nigga.
Nigga, you don't even register in the town. What's your name?
Well, yo, you probably old ass sex offender.
My name is BH the Great. What's your name?
Nigga,
what side of town?
Fendi, motherfucker. Fuck is you talking about?
Big Fendi from where?
Old ass pedophile looking ass
Fendi
nigga.
from where?
Light skinned, fake
Big Meech looking ass nigga. What is you talking about?
Big Fendi from
nigga,
where?
You ain't Big Meech, nigga. You fake looking ass nigga.
Big
Smile,
from
nigga.
where?
Fake ass teeth in your
Big
mouth.
Fendi from where?
What?
Big Fendi from where?
Big Fendi from you nowhere, nigga. I just told you where I'm from, nigga.
Where in Vegas? Where you from? Nigga, I'm from 77 Greenside, East Oakland, California, nigga.
Okay,
I just want to make. Nigga, where you from?
Okay,
where you from?
1955-year-old nigga. Okay, nigga, claim that shit.
Funny looking ass nigga, broke ass nigga. Listen, you might want to listen. Look at your screen door, man. You're not from Vegas with a screen door, nigga. The fuck you talking about? Show you. Listen, that's an old ass screen door. The fuck is you talking about?
How I flip my niggas got? Hold on, how you flip this shit around? nigga with hell.
That's not Vegas. Stop lying, nigga. You just lied talking about you from Vegas. Talking about you from Vegas. You work at a daycare. You work at a daycare.
Nigga.
You work at a daycare.
Nigga, you pimp your son, nigga.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Show what the
old ass porn star.
Show what the
I'll break it off when he get to the man wig and shit. That shit had me roll. That's why I had to play this, man. Usually, go ahead.
I just want to ask you a question first. I want to ask you a question, bro. Like, what's up? Because I know you older than me, right? And I'm young, so I don't understand. I want to know how you look at that. What's up with younger dudes? Because I'm not that old, but I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? I'm 35. What's up with young dudes when they talking to an older dude? They use his age to downplay his realness. Because I heard him kept saying, "Yeah, you are." Bill said something. He said, "You fake." He said, "Well, man, you old." But my logic is this here. Tupac, if Tupac was alive, Tupac would be well into his 50s right now, right? But he would, to me, that wouldn't make him no less real. I mean, that wouldn't make it, how I want to say this, that wouldn't make Lil Uzi Vert more real than Tupac because Tupac in his 50s. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand the logic that niggas have, but age don't mean you're not real.
Well, it ain't no logic. It's just gaslighting. You know what I'm saying? It's just, just saying a bunch of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And, just to throw you off, And that's why I always say, men used to use logic in their roasting, you know what I'm saying? Now they just say any old thing, like the women and stuff. So when they get hit with when they get hit with a guy who can roast like from back in the days, hitting you with something that got some truth into it, they don't know what to do. They just got a whole bunch of
Yeah, like your boy just now coming out of Rush Stand screen though, telling Bill Haney that Bill's scared to bid him $10,000. They just don't think when they speak.
Well, they know it don't matter because used to be you come out and say something stupid, everybody to jump on you. Now you can say any goddamn thing. People don't care. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to back up nothing. You don't even have to watch boxing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to know what the hell you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So people just throw out, that's why he can sit there and look at a multimillionaire dad, you know what I'm saying? That's a manager, you know what I'm saying? A guy who has brought his son from poverty to a multimillionaire and talk this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Used to be you couldn't say nothing to nobody like Bill Haney. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Because what have you done in boxing so you could talk this shit? You can't. But social media has made it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can say, my thing is, I don't mind him saying something. You can talk your shit, right? But make sense when you say it. Don't look at a millionaire and say him, you talking to a real one. I got money. You don't want to bet this 10K. Like he give a damn about $10,000. Bill Haney, I bet you $10,000 that a bird not gonna shit on his car. You see what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, we already know he probably can't come up with his $10,000. He's talking shit like, make that bet then. Make that bet then. You probably couldn't come up with goddamn $50. You know what I'm saying? Looking at that screen though. So it's like, stop capping. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's just capping a little bit too hard. You know, he's capping out his bank account class. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, stop. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't fight on that front, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They don't realize that, but these dudes be different, bro. I know you want to play it again. Let me say this right quick. But I done heard about these rappers, like young niggas who got, getting money. When these dudes that got buku, when they get bored, poor, they'll bet $10,000 on a game of Madden. A 5-year-old, it'll be 10-year-olds in the house, and one millionaire will bet the other millionaire that this 10-year-old will beat this 10-year-old in Madden, and they'll put $10,000 on it.
Oh, you already know. You already know. So let's get back into it. I got to hear about that. I got to hear that weed. I got to hear that weed.
Hey, Bill, look though. Niggas start talking like this when they get their feelings, my nigga. I know, nigga, you in your chest right now.
No, you just a funny looking scarf wearing ass nigga. You just a funny scarf looking ass nigga.
Damn, my nigga. You want me to pick it up, bro? You want me to? What? You want to see these niggas? Nigga, what you want, nigga?
What are you talking about, nigga?
Living like that, nigga.
It's not your hair. If you don't knock it off, man. The fuck you talking about? You know that's a weave. You know you got on a weave, nigga.
Yeah, I know.
You think that I don't know that you young fools is weaving hair in your... That is not your hair, nigga.
That's
what you talking about.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, check it out though.
The fucking weave
You
on talking about
like one of those old ass cornball niggas, bro. Like, come on, my nigga. Be for real. Be for real, my nigga. That nappy ass. What that nigga Ryan Garcia? What that nigga Ryan Garcia dad say? That nappy ass fro on your head, bro. That come on, man.
That weave. You got on a weave.
Nappy ass fro on your head. Comb your head, nigga.
Swear to God, that ain't a weave. Swear to God, you ain't got a weave. Swear to God, you ain't got a weave.
Hey, Bill, it's good talking to you, though, my nigga. But if you want to bet that bread, you know what it is, though. I'm really with that shit.
You got that spit on your mouth. You better smoke a cigarette. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, if you want to, look, though.
You see that spit get in your mouth because now you done got nervous and you keep talking. And that, the spit, because you got the weed and you got spit in your mouth. You just a mess. You just a mess. And
my thing is this, and this is why niggas don't fuck with y'all, because y'all niggas is really cornballs, my nigga.
Like, man, I don't fuck with that old ass screen door you got either. I don't fuck with that old ass screen door you got either. Nigga, you ain't talking about you from Las Vegas and the snow on the ground. Ain't no snow on the ground in Las Vegas right now.
You are with an old ass white lady.
You ain't from Las
Vegas.
You
are with an old ass white lady, my nigga. So knock it off. You can't fuck with me, Bill. You can't fuck with a nigga like me, my nigga. Real face to face, nigga. You can't fuck with a nigga like me.
What do you mean face to face?
You can't fuck with a nigga like me, Bill. Face to face, you can't fuck with a nigga like me, Bill.
I let you come on my Instagram so we can kick some of this boxing shit.
You not even talking boxing no more. You just took a whole left turn, nigga.
Because you pulled off. You got a weave in your hair, nigga. I'm gonna talk to a nigga that got a weave.
Bro, you have a pressed stone ass fro on your head, nigga. Fuck what you talking about, nigga.
No, see, now you lying.
Shit, nigga.
Now you lying. All this is real. All this is real hair.
And if you cut that beard off, bro, you probably got holes and craters all in your face.
Oh no, I ain't got no, ain't no holes and craters.
Your ass sick, boy. Your ass is sick as hell.
You for real got a weave.
Hey, but Bill, I want to say this before I get off here. I want to say this though. Real shit though. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing about that. You keep standing with that old ass screen door. Close that old ass screen door. Bill, can I say this before I go to this though? Real shit though. You got it. But I want to say this. Real shit though. I just lost my mama 2 weeks ago. I really feel for you. All just aside. No, real shit.
This shit had me rolling.
That's right.
This shit had me rolling.
My baby.
Hey, listen, ain't no doubt you have my deepest.
Hey man, no, bro. Them some bitch ass niggas, bro. No, bro. Watch Bill.
To just really reflect on that, and then let me get back on that terrible looking weave that you got on your head, nigga.
Stop fucking with me, you old as a bitch, man.
Bro, hey, that was so smooth, bro. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, bro, that was so smooth when he tried to bring up his mama to get up out that situation and build his, that was masterful. I'm sorry, y'all. I usually don't bring on petty little stuff like that, but that was a good old you know what I'm saying, roasting right there, man. Bill, he was built for this promotional stuff, man. And I don't know, a lot of people, they like to come at Bill maybe because he allowed the common people to come in touch with him. He does a lot of, reaching out with everybody, the fans, the real fans and stuff. He's not afraid to go out there, and to me that's very commendable, man. I don't understand why people don't really like the Haneys more. I guess they look at Dev like he's a spoiled kid or something. Because a lot of us, if our dads would have got behind us, saying like Bill got behind his son and like really supported him. I guess a lot of people, don't like the, saying, kind of jealous of that. Because I mean, I think what's going on with Bill, they just hit this something visceral when Bill get on there and start snapping, and everybody want to go straight for the jugular when it comes to Bill Haney. What you think the hate is about, King Judah? What is the hate about, bro? I mean, because you seen how crazy that conversation got. And Bill, he got that old school roasting, so he good. But what is that reaction come
Man,
from
look,
one fighter who's
man,
not even a big? Hmm.
I'm just trying to say, but you heard.
What you saying?
I was trying to stop you at first. You can hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
No, I was just
yeah, I can hear
saying,
you.
bro, that was some whole shit, bro. They went at Bill, like you said, but all they did was move the goalposts over and over again. They went at this man, disrespecting him. Then when he gave it back to him and they realized they couldn't fuck with him, then he gonna turn around and say, man, look, my mama died, bro. Basically when he realized he couldn't fuck with Bill, man, my mama died, and he thought that was gonna make Bill back off. I'm glad Bill went back in on this stupid ass. But that's why I try to tell you, bro, these dudes is clowns, bro. And the older I get, bro, because I'm from the hood, bro. I'm not saying I'm a hood nigga, but I'm from the hood, right? But the older I get,
Right.
the more I realize how much most of the majority of people that's from the hood, they ain't nothing but clowns, right? And I'm pro-black, but I can see why white folks think we stupid. Real talk, but the older I get, the more I see why they think we stupid.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but it seemed like the loudest ones always get the microphone in our community, right? It's always
Right,
that
right.
crackhead when something go down or go down the street, something big happen, you know what I'm saying? A plane crash into him. It's always that crackheads that's there that witness everything. I saw the whole thing. I saw the whole thing, god damn it.
Right. Hey,
And this is make you
for the
Mhm.
media do
Go
that on
ahead.
purpose though. For they train them news reporters train to do that. When they go to the hood, they look for the dumbest motherfucker and put the mic in his face.
You already know and shit. I was wiping my ass. I was pissing over there behind the building, and oh wham, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And that was, what I'm saying, they're just the craziest characters out the hood. You know what I'm saying? But but I mean, what do you think? Why do you think Bill Haney brings out this personal side to people? I mean, what do you think it is? Because a lot of people have this kind of reaction to Bill. You know what I'm saying? What you think it is? Because he is an older man. I mean, he's
Yeah.
got the wise. He got wise ways. You know what I'm saying? Usually when you meet those pimp type of guys, you give them respect. You know what I'm saying? You don't like really try to come
But
at them
see,
like that.
it's two things to it. The main thing about Bill, because I don't know if you realize about in 2024, the reason I brought up the whole young nigga
Hmm.
thing is because it is this thing, and it's this thing with these young dudes now, right? They don't look to try to build themselves up to really be something, but they use their youth as a flex. Stay with me right quick. They use their youth as a
Hmm.
flex. So they don't like when the old school dudes, they just pepper on it. They don't like when old school dudes got their swag and they moving in a certain way. You feel me? So right then and there, that make them feel some type of way. The way Bill carry himself, a lot of niggas feel intimidated by
Hmm.
that. Because like I say, bro, we living in an age now, bro, where people use their youth as a flex. People use anything as a flex, anything but actually having something to flex. You know what I'm saying? It ain't go through. What,
But
what
it's the youth's job to push out the old. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They're always going to challenge, what I'm saying, the older generation because it's their time. I mean, I don't know what the flex is for this generation because, usually the older generation, they'll feel some kind of way about, you know, saying how the young folks are coming in with their, you know, with their, because it's their time, right? But from what we seeing, all we seeing is P Diddy, and which he's from my generation, but he's having a big influence on Generation Z. You know, what I'm saying he's kind of like really destroyed, you know, what I'm saying manhood in a way, because you know, from what we seeing, a lot of the backlash of the rappers at these damn parties, and you know the Will Smiths, and they like
Like,
really like, you know, they like really messing up a lot of the stuff that's going on with the Gen Zers. I couldn't tell you none of the popular Gen Z rappers, you know what I'm saying, but I bet they know all of the Gen X rappers, you know,
but
DMX and go ahead.
well, now look, I was in the store just now when I was trying to explain. I had people all in my mouth and shit. But what I was trying to say is that these days, bro, you got with these younger cats, a lot of them they not going out there to get it, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? They not as ambitious as older generation. Because like what I'm trying to say is when you got to a certain age in their 20s when they was like, you know what, I'm tired of working at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I want to be more than what I am. But these young dudes, they don't feel the same need to do that, because what they can do is if they get enough clothes to look the part, if they look like a young rapper, carry themselves like a young rapper, they never actually have to have that money. And what they bank on is their youth. That's why you always hear young niggas when they get into it with somebody older, what they try to do is say, oh, you old. Now, mind you, Paul, I'm only 35 years old, right? But even when I call myself in my early 20s, and even as a late teenager, 19, 18, 19, when I got into it with a 30-year-old or 40-year-old, my go-to wasn't to call that man old, especially if that man was more established than me. His age didn't matter at that point, because at the end of the day, that nigga more established than me. But these days, your youth is a flex. Now, I'm
Mm-hmm.
it be a flex. You can see a young ass nigga, bro, out of shape and everything. He'll talk shit to an older man. Let's say this older man in shape, got money, got status and all that, but he might be bald headed. So what a young nigga gonna attack the fact, well, I got hair and you don't. But in this generation, that's a flex. You can be like, well, you bald, so I'm better than you. What I'm trying to say is, bro, they don't like Bill, bro, because Bill
he don't fit the description. He don't fit the description. Some old ass dude. I think you're going out. You're going out. Can't hear you.
Oh, my bad. You can hear me now? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hello?
Mm-hmm. You're going in.
Yeah, I was saying that they hate the fact he don't fit the description, bro. So that's what they hate.
Mm-hmm. And I can get down with that too, man. That's because I can't believe how they be coming off on them. And you know, any like Xer that try to, you know, still got that youthful energy and still got, you know what I'm saying, who can still come back and get, you know, some people are just charismatic. And this generation Z, they don't have the charisma, man. They don't have the millennials got the last of that. You know what I'm saying, to be able to walk up on a female, talk to it, you know, and just be traditional. You know what I'm saying? These other kids, they're like so weird with it. Everything is weird and coming out of left field, you know what I'm saying, as far as being socially awkward. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just, you don't have anything in common with these kids and stuff. You know, it's like, you know, like when I walk out the door or whatever, you know, it's like you can't really relate online or anything with these kids. So, you know, it's almost like the generations got to, you know, everywhere you go, you know, you kind of like in the same group, in the same class, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I just don't understand, you know, how these kids be thinking. You look at Ryan Garcia. I mean, he is just, I mean, I don't know if he's on dope, weird. I mean, he's just out there, you know what I'm saying? And it makes for a weird build up to the fight. And, you know, I just don't understand why more people don't like Bill Haney. And I'm not saying that you have to like Bill Haney, but just from what I see, him and Devin, they're like perfect, man. You know what I'm saying, for boxing. They're perfect. You know, they don't talk way too much shit. And Bill's not even a boxer. He's just a dude that's out front. He's the front man. So, you know, when I see Tank talk his shit, I love it. When I see Shakur, he needs to shut the hell up some. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not fighting the way I think he should be fighting. I think he should be fighting better competition. I think he should be putting more of a beat down on the better, competition that he get. He kind of disappointed me with that Edwin DeSoto guy. I mean, that shit. I mean, he really lost a lot of stock with me with that. Even though he's always in everybody's face talking about how technical he is and how great he is, and I think he is a great fighter. But man, come on, bro, all that extra defense shit, that is not helping. That is not helping. We want to see some slugging going on too. You got to go in for the attack. We want to see some action, and there's not a lot of fighters that's going to give Shakur, issues in the ring. That's why nobody don't want to fight him, because nobody want to fight a defensive fighter. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with fear, and he's always playing this bullshit like people fear him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody fears you, bro. It's just that you're a runner, and you're a good boxer, but you mostly defensive with that. And that's why Pitbull Cruz didn't want to get in there. That's why it's hard. That's why it's hard for you to find fights. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is, So but I just hate his cockiness, and you just got a terrible style. I mean, Floyd used to go on the inside, fight sometimes. Sometimes you got to stand and fight, not constantly move all the time. I see the same shit in Richardson Hitchens, right? I see that same kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to go forward on people sometimes. Sometimes you got to take a shot, not be afraid to take a shot. That's what makes boxing pretty fun to watch, and but Shakur, he's just so confident in doing what he like to do and being defensive and taking the least. It's almost like it's some kind of basketball stat that he take the least punches in his matches, but that's going to count against him. And him and Devin, at least Devin take chances in the ring. He really do. A lot of people don't give Devin that saying that credit, but Devin will go inside, and he will throw punches on the inside, for a second and put himself out there. Not and Shakur, he's that's why he's better defensively, because he's not going to give you those opportunities that Devin Haney would. And he's just a little bit more accurate. DC Worldwide Media, what's happening, my brother? He says, Mr. Holmes, he says, I used to be. Oh yeah, somebody asked what happened with you and Fanon. What King?
I mean, shit. I'm the type of person, bro. Like, so I'm the type of. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing personal against Fanon. The man, like, he ain't disrespecting me personally. You know what I'm saying? But it was times on there where, I'm gonna give you an example, Paul. I've been coming on your channel for over close to 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? It's probably coming up on 2 years. We don't always agree on everything, right? We agree on most things, but not everything, right? And you know the type of person I am, bro. If I don't agree with something, I'm gonna tell you I don't. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't agree with the fact that Fanon he don't like Devin Haney, right? It ain't no secret about that. Now, mind you, I rock with a lot of niggas that don't like Devin Haney. That's not gonna make me stop fucking with you just because you don't like Devin Haney, right? So, but my thing is, he didn't want to admit that he didn't like Devin Haney, and that's something I can't rock with that, bro. Like, you can't even admit you don't like the nigga. I admit every day I don't like Tank Davis. You see what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to it, bro. That's like Pool. Yeah, they got niggas that you don't like, Pool, and if I like that fight, that's not gonna make me stop fucking with Pool Counter Boxing because you don't like the fight I like. Now, I just felt like it was a time on there where me and Fanon kind of, went back and forth over that fact. And then, I ain't telling nothing wrong. So, for instance, if you go to Knockout Boxing Channel, that's a pro Tank Davis chat, right? You know that off top because that Tank Davis is his favorite fighter. Well, Fanon don't like Devin Haney, and I just made the statement that your channel is how I want to see it. Your channel is hostile towards Devin Haney. It's not a pro Devin Haney chat. Or I said people come to your channel because they know they can come here to shit on Devin, and he didn't like that, but that's the truth. What I just told you was the truth. Right. That's just like me. If my channel ever blew up, I know right now. I know without nobody telling me. If I ever had a very successful channel, people would come there to shit on Tank. I just know that. I ain't even got a shit on Tank, Pool. Right. People gonna come there because they know me for that. That's what they know me for.
well, it's that confirmation bias, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker want to go and group up, you know what I'm saying, and get that mob up and go crap on, a fighter. But I mean, I don't even mind that. It's just my thing is, I mean, I'm gonna tell you up front though. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like a fighter, I'm gonna tell you what the reason why I don't like
That's
them.
and that's like that's
Mhm.
how I am. Now, mind you, as much as I talk shit about Tank Davis, right? When you ever seen me get mad at somebody in the chat for saying that I'm biased against Tank Davis when I know that's the truth? When you ever seen me get upset about
Oh no, you've been a upfront hater.
it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's all I ask. Look, hey, pull. That's all I ask of a nigga. If you gonna be a hater, be upfront with it.
To be up front with it. I always been, 100 about that. I say, hey man, I tell you, hey man, I wanted to see him get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I want to see him get knocked out. Why I don't like him, but that doesn't mean he's not a good fighter or a great fighter. Like when I talk about Terrence Crawford, you know what I'm saying? I don't like him as a person. So not that I really know him personally, but I just don't like the way he moves outside the ring. But is he a great fighter? Hell yeah, he's a damn great fighter. What I say don't take away from his achievements, right? So, you know what I'm saying? I like to make those distinctions because I like to be real with it. So I don't want people to be like, oh man, one hand you saying this, one hand you saying that. Hey, bro, life is about nuances, right? I mean, you can work with somebody and not like them, or you can work with somebody and really respect what they do on the job, but they might be an asshole personally, but professionally you have to give it up to them. It's nuances, bro. Everything ain't just black and white. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I like to run my channels because it's like real life. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's not gonna be your cup of tea, and I understand that. So but I will give it up to where what I'm saying, if you're good and what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you one of the best out there. I'll tip my hat off to you, and I will admit, what I'm saying, to your the best that you do in the ring and things that you do in the ring. I will acknowledge that, and I acknowledge if I'm wrong. Now, me with I used to be um subscribed to Fanon, and he got this weird ego thing where if you argue with him, he wants you to be afraid to get into an argument with him. And I just thought the ego thing was just kind of weird, like if you debate me, I will destroy your brain. I will make your brain explode if you debate. I was like, what kind of crap is this? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause and I was just like, bro, it's like, man, you think a lot of yourself, which is, I don't mind any black man, saying that, thinks a lot of himself. He's super educated and, I like the way he presents and everything. But he's like, he got a huge ego, man. It's like, and the shit is just kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, he got for a long time there, for about maybe 2 or 3 years, he was just trying to shut people up, and shut people down and telling them about their argument. You might call in for nine. He's going to tell you where your logic is flawed in your argument. And I was just like, this is a little bit too much, bro. It's like, why can't you just let folks, what I'm saying, have their opinion instead of you saying that their opinion is invalid because, it doesn't reach some kind of criteria that you have in your head. And it just got a little convoluted. And I was just like, he came back. He was a little bit more mild. He was going through the medical changes and stuff like that. So, just like, he was a lot more better when he first started, you know what I'm saying? And then this whole weird egomaniac came out.
I see. I didn't know
So
him. I didn't know him for the debate and stuff y'all talk. Because I heard that before too. Like when I got on for he didn't. I didn't see. I never heard him debate nobody. All I ever heard him do was talk boxing, right? So my biggest thing. Let me get out this way. My biggest thing was that he was cool. I liked Fanon, bro. I like a lot of. That's why a lot of people, they question why I don't be there no more. Because I used to be there every morning. You know what I'm saying? I used to go on his lives and everything. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the.
yeah,
He
I
was
used to
one.
hear you on now. I used to hear you on now.
Yeah, but my thing is too, bro. I just can't deal. Like I say, I don't have no hate towards the man. That's what you never heard me talk bad about him. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
after a while, bro, I gotta separate myself if I realize that your actions they not logical to me, bro. So I can't rock with you like that. Like I can't rock with people. I can't make sense of your actions because it don't make sense to me that you don't like a fighter, but you won't admit that you don't like that fighter. I don't understand that, bro. Like you take every chance you can to shit on this man, but then when somebody, even in a playful way, like nobody coming at you, but in a playful way, when somebody point out, hey man, you know what? It seems like you don't like Devin. You get offended when somebody say that to you. I don't understand that. That's kind of, that's weird energy to me, Pool. You know what I'm saying? Because like Pool, like you, I know one thing about you. If you let me know you don't like a motherfucker, you're not gonna sit up there and act like it's not true when I ask you, hey, it seems like you don't like this nigga.
Oh no, it's a badge of honor for me.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And I couldn't deal with it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The last time I tried to go there, we talked or whatever, but then I realized, it ran its course, bro. He got a good channel, you know what I'm saying? The dude entertaining and everything.
Saying. But that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't run a course because we talking boxing, right? But it feels so intensive when you talk to Fanon. That's why I don't go up on his platform, because he take things so he's so defensive, and he takes things so he take it to the left, he take it to the extreme. You know what I'm saying? If you disagree with him, that's almost like an affront on his intelligence. And he just got to be right. He's one of those people that got to be right. I think he done pulled back a lot, but he used to he would not let some shit go. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to be right. He would just take the conversation, you just get tired. You got it, bro. It's almost like he mentally arm wrests you down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, it's not that deep.
But you see, one thing about me, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm kind of like that too, right? I'm not gonna. I know I am. That's one of my, I know that's about me. I'm the same. I'm like Fanon in a lot of ways. So that don't bother me so much. It's more so.
Well, that's probably why y'all don't get along. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can argue. When shit get out of pocket. Fanon, he's gonna reach back on his credentials, and he's gonna. I've just seen him so out of pocket with it. I'm a lawyer, and when I was doing my dissertation for the Harvard Review, and it's like, bro, come on, man, we don't need all that, bro. It's like,
and I'm gonna tell you,
you're educated.
And I'm gonna tell you why stuff like that don't work on me, because I'm a firm believer in intelligence. How I want to say this: intelligence is not measured in how you say something, and how you sound when you say something. Intelligence is measured in what you say. So it don't matter where you been or what you did. If you said something that was wrong, you was wrong. I don't care what your credentials is. And then another thing, when people try to use their degrees, that can only go so far. Because guess what? You didn't get a degree in every field in college. So that means your expertise is limited to where you got your degree at. So don't tell me that your Harvard degree in law school make you an expert on boxing. Because I'm gonna say you a bullshit ass liar. Because you an expert in law. That's it.
Right. And even to bring it up is kind of lame. Depending on the way you bring up your educational background, it's kind of lame the way you use that. B-Dog says, I think it's because he comes across as someone trying to get over on you. Say he does a lot of double talk, sort of like a politician. Yep. And it's just like, damn, man, that shit is. You could just sense the used car salesman shit going on. He says, B-Dog, he says, bro, he says, deeper than that. He says, many young black men are raised with strong black men in the home. He says, so when they encounter it in the world, they resent the authoritarian type figure. And that's got a lot of truth to it, bro. Psychologically, motherfuckers be damaged on here, man. We be talking to a lot of motherfuckers that's like, they really been through a lot, and they really, the black community, a lot of counseling, and we don't believe in counseling. You know what I'm saying? We believe if you go into a counselor, man, you kind of loony. We don't believe in mental issues and stuff. We laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from the South think you should be able to eat some sugar cane and push through. You know what I'm saying? Go get your goddamn hot dog and brush it off. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they do it down here. You know what I'm saying? And you never go talk to nobody about your problems. You keep everything bottled up inside, and you got things that fester if it's very serious, you know what I'm saying? And you take it out on other people is the problem. And so, we got a lot of young men out there, with a lot of issues, man, that it's generational curses. We keep the same thing going from generation to generation, and you got all that craziness piled up inside you. Then all of a sudden you You got, you're stealing people draws off the clothesline. You know what I'm saying? You're doing weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Because people need help. You know what I'm saying? You need mental help. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of mental illness going on. And I do believe the government is experimenting with certain shit. All them Capri Suns and shit y'all was getting in daycare and shit. That was damn government fucking y'all up out there. Jose says his future biggest camp his future biggest camp at 154 would be Xander Zayas. That dude is no joke. Xander is my boy, man. You got certain like when you talk about Jermaine Ortiz and those kind of guys are kind of similar to me. Because they're kind of mediocre, but they still good. They just on the verge of being like like that next level. They like B plus type fighters, and I like Zion. I like Zion, but he don't have that extra thing that's gonna put him on top at 154, unless he just totally block out everything and like try to pick up a couple of more wrinkles. If he can pick up a couple of more wrinkles, and he can be consistent, and saying slipping and his offense, he'll be a problem. But I don't think he's going to pick up any extra power. He's not going to pick up any not from what I see. That's at 154. I mean, he's not going to beat the hell out of Fundora. He's not going to beat the hell out of Errol Spence Jr. He's not going to beat the hell out of Tim Zoo. He's not going to beat them dudes. He's not ready yet. And the way Top Rank moves these guys, they move them so damn super slow. Don't you agree? King Judah?
Yeah. I think I like those guys too, like you said, Jermaine Ortiz, and that was a perfect breakdown of them. Like it's like they good, bro, but like you said, they missing something. They missing something that makes them elite. So they're not elite.
They're missing that consistent, that growth. Every fight, you should be bringing a new wrinkle. So you know what I'm saying? A new attack pattern of creativity. One thing when I see like this kid that's going to be fighting tonight, what's his name? What's his name?
Somebody the one fighting Big Baby.
No, the 130. I think he's a 135 pound. Muhammad Abdullah Mason. If you watch how Abdullah Mason, yeah, he fighting tonight.
I didn't even know this shit, bro. They got to start promoting that dude better. They got to start promoting that dude better.
Abdullah Mason, man, go watch how he fights. Just check out his style, his creativity, the way he mixes punches. It's the same thing, I mean, I see Shakur. He kind of throws the same shit, even though I think he can mix it up. But man, when you watch Abdullah Mason fight, man, he mix up his punches and his pivots are so smooth, and he got power. I mean, he's just a perfect fighter for this generation. I mean, just go watch some of his fights. I was watching them all morning, and I said, man, I wish he would move up faster so he can get into this 135 pound conversation, because I think he would like really hurt some people. I think he would like really give Shakur some problems, man. Him, Shoo, of course they're a little bit too light. But look at the skill set, bro. Look at the skill set. They're growing each time they go out. You see something different. When you get up to the 154 pounders, they kind of like repeat themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not growing as fast, and that's because they're not fighting as much. And that's like everybody's talking about this. I was watching Sean Porter podcast, right? And that's something that everybody's talking about. It's starting to come back. It's starting to come down to that these fighters need to be active. They got to be more active. If you're not, because you're not going to get better. You're not going to find any new wrinkles in the gym. So sometimes you got to get in there. You got to put it all on the line to get better. Sometimes you got to lose to get better. But the way they're picking fights now, it's just boxing is changing, and it's getting away from the essence of, saying pushing yourself to become greater, and that's not what we're seeing right now. Mm-hmm.
But see, it's not just boxing. What it is, I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. Because I see it happening firsthand. Because it's happening to me. I'm getting old, boy. And what's happening is, bro, the new
Man, you
generation
only
is taking
35
over.
years old, my nigga.
Yeah. I'm just getting a regular wash. Yeah.
I
So
said you ain't even lose no
what?
calcium yet, my nigga.
Look, what I'm saying is though, the new generation starting to come in, poor, like Gen Z is actually starting to flood most how I want to say this, most spaces that you in. So their thought process is also flooding those spaces. I'm gonna give you an example. They got certain polls that I be looking at on YouTube, right? And it just sometimes it be simple polls. You see them where you do polls yourself, so you know what I'm talking about. Like it'll be a poll like how many people are under 25, right? And when you're looking at it, it's starting to change. But the last time I did one, it was over 90% of the people, and it was thousands of people responded. Over 90% of them it was under 25. So they let you know that we not the majority on the internet no more. When you 35 and up, you're not the majority on the internet. So or in any space, because like I say, these Gen Zs, they in their early 20s now. So they starting to flood more spaces. And that's why they thought process is taking over. That's why you're saying, I don't understand why these why boxing turned into what it's turned into. Well, it's turned into a Gen Z space. Like they thought process is prevailing. So the real folks is not they not praised no more. You're not praised for being real, poor. You praised for being popular. You praised for having swag. You praised for being a good liar. Because believe it or not, Gen Z respect people that can lie and get away with it. They don't care if you're telling the truth or not. If you can make it sound good, they respect you for that.
Yeah, I agree. Because I mean, the morals have changed. When we were coming up, you had to be in the church, and so you got flooded with morality deals from the Bible, and these kids they grew up on scamming. So scamming is the Bible. Being able to get over finessing, and social media generation going to be even worse. Well, this is the social media generation that's coming out, and it's all kind of shit. It's no telling what these kids are listening to because everything is so toxic. You know what I'm saying nowadays. So DC World Media says Judah. He said I was arguing against some anti-Haney with some valid points. And on Fanard chat, he says the man blocked me and proceeded to address my comments after I had been blocked and couldn't offer a rebuttal. I know people are such mental midgets, bro. They don't want no pushback. Nobody want pushback anymore. They just want to, be a dishonest asshole, in these conversations. Ramen and Carolyn Jones says King Judah loved Devin and everyone knows that, but he said I rock with him all day. Yes, sir. King Judah is confident. King Judah is in the name. It is all in the name, my brother. He says right is ego. Right is ego. Yeah. Yeah, a lot, and because back then, even though I was around, I've been around since the LDBC had the dog pound. You know what I'm saying? And I used to listen in back then around 2008, 2009. I was on the internet. I did my own thing. My own boxing channel. From my home. So I've been around for a long time, even before Blue Blood. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when they came along, they had a good thing going. Y'all remember back in 2015, 16, coming up and you saw Blue Blood them pop up and Fanon. So, it was pretty cool because the boxing, community was pretty small. And those guys blew the hell up. But I knew that blowing up your platform, when you blow up your platform, now you got to like really, dig in and try to find stories and stuff like that. Cause you're big, you know what I'm saying? People are tuning in for the new, you're almost like a news outlet, you know what I'm saying? Once you start getting that big, but I like I like being personal and being able to say what the hell you want and not, being so Hollywood with the shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to stay away from. And I just think these guys, once they start getting popularity, you get like, 300, 200,000, 300,000 folks. You get a big head. You start thinking you're a damn celebrity. You start, wanting to take a goddamn limo to work. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this YouTube shit be like really blowing people's heads up. Like, they really think they celebrities, and some of them are, but at the same time, it'll draw some of the weirdos out there and put you on the radar. And I just seen, Blue Blood Trip I've seen Blue Blood blow a head gasket. I've seen Fanon blow a head gasket. So, you know what I'm saying? Only person I've seen that's just been kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? And that's 76, 78, 78. 78, he's been able to keep it kosher, so he got other things going on, not just this YouTube stuff. So, he the general's always been cool like that. I don't know what happened to their show. I don't, what you say?
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Black Fight Fan. I don't know what happened between that whole show thing, but they seem to be all right still with it. You know what I'm saying? Because, a lot of stuff happened, when you've been doing this shit for too long. I remember Black Fight Fan had that he, he kind of like freaked out and saying how boxing is fake. And I don't know if it was Errol Spence Jr. lost because that was his boy. And it was just kind of what was the name of their show?
It was called.
What was the name of their show?
It was
Trio Boxing
Talk. Yeah, Trio Boxing Talk. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. I mean, he had did like you said, he was telling us why he was kind of leaving it alone. But it go along the lines of what you was talking about. You said how these like boxing changing, bro. Like even I heard Blue Blood say the same thing. Blue Blood was like, man, I'm thinking about falling back and doing me another channel about something else that ain't got nothing to do about boxing. Blue Blood talking about he want to talk about life and what's happening is, like I said, really, I'm just ahead of the curve by basically I can see what's coming. It's just a lot of us diehard boxing fans. We're about to get pushed out of boxing. You see what I'm saying? Boxing is about to become the WWE. Like if you're a hardcore boxing fan, you are about to be pushed out of this sport. All it's going to take is for another Tank Davis to come up. See, right now it's just Tank Davis. But if you have another young urban dude that carries himself good, the girls like him, the niggas respect him, he not putting on the best fights, but he got a lot of popularity. But I'm telling people like that, this new generation of Gen Z, they going to push old school people clean out of boxing.
Yeah, I could see that. And it's like the competition. We're here. The old heads like the competition. We like the competition being even. And these young folks, they don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? They want the glitz and the glamour. They want the popularity. And I see that's the difference. That's the difference that's going on. Like, look at this cat. What do you think about this cat? Jaron Anderson, right? He's not the best. You know what I'm saying? From what I see, I know he's got to develop, but at the same time, it's like, it's just something wrong, man. It's like, he's not dominating like he should. It's like, they keep giving them these showcase fights, and you just get tired of seeing showcase fights. They're not putting promotion behind anybody else but a few fighters, and these fighters they're not separating themselves. So when they get in the ring, it's just a dude that's out of nowhere. He don't have a track record. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you look at the dudes that they fight, he's got all these losses, or you just never heard of him before. Where's the track record to the journeyman? You know what I'm saying? Where are the Josecito Lopez's? Where are they? You know what I'm saying? It's like we got to get back on that. If we don't, like you said, we're going to get pushed out, and they're just going to have nothing but these showcase fights. You know what I'm saying? And put on like different events. And that's where I see boxing going, and that's why a lot of folks that's hardcore wants to jump into some of the more social issues, or, some of the things that's going on that you see online. Go ahead. What you were saying? Go ahead, King. What you were saying? King. Light skin business in the building. He says,
yeah, you get
Ramen, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
What you were saying?
No, I was just about to say that, yeah, Paul, see what's happened is, like how you say with Jaron Anderson, he just don't love boxing, bro. And they not competitive. Now, look, a lot of people about to get on me in the chat because I'm going to bring them up, bro. But I'm trying to tell you, bro, Devin Haney is not normal for his generation. Gen Z, they are not competitive people. So, like, when you see Devin Haney going up saying he going to be the best, like, Devin Haney is actually a rare type of personality for his age. Because you got to think about it, Paul. Go back to like the 90s or before that in the 80s. And if one dude from a generation was telling everybody else, I'm the best, I'm gonna be the greatest, y'all can't fuck with me. What other generation before this where you would have everybody agreeing with Devin and say, yeah, you can have it, Devin. You can be undisputed. You can talk all the shit. You can chase all the best fights. We gonna sit back here and try to make a little money, but we don't care about our legacy. We gonna let you claim to be the best and show people you the best. What other generation will let that happen besides this
one? Yep. I mean, you got a point there.
Hey, you pull you out one thing about them old generation. It wouldn't even have to been somebody on Devin Haney level. It just been the fact that it would have been a nigga that didn't like how Devin was talking and would have said, "Nah, nigga, I'm gonna be the best," even if he wouldn't.
Right. And this generation, they so nonchalant, bro. It's like they just break all of the competitive norms, all the boxing tradition, not handing over the torch, not trying to fight the young lions, trying to move on undefeated, trying to get that Floyd Mayweather record. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Floyd like really fucked up a lot of things, man. You know what I'm saying, with his career. You know what I'm saying? And having an influence for so long, because for so long the heavyweight division was trash, and what I'm saying, the welterweight division was dominant. You know what I'm saying? The lighter weight classes were dominant because it didn't have all those guys. I say after Roy Jones Jr. retired, um, after what I'm saying, Bernard Hopkins during that little wasteland period. You know what I'm saying? It was just all these young guys, so they just wasn't, they didn't have that spirit to come out to search and destroy, take a loss, beat me if you could beat me type of situation. They just, if I lose one, I'm gonna chill for a year. You know what I'm saying? If I lose, so if I win, I'm gonna chill for a year. It's like, bro, that's no way to build your brand. And so that's why some of the old heads are kind of getting disinterested in boxing, because everybody's used to seeing these fighters go back to back and having that hunger and calling out the next fighter. These dudes don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. They go disappear. You know what I'm saying? Once they win, they go disappear. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's kind of like making folks. It's hard to make news on that when you got a motherfucker that don't really want to fight, man. Look how long Keith Thurman done been out the damn ring, bro. It's just so many good fighters that was top notch. Now you look at them, you can't even stand and look at them talk.
He retired though, didn't he?
This is who that? Keith Thurman?
Oh, Keith Thurman. Didn't he retire or what?
I don't know shit. No, I haven't heard nothing. I would have had that posted if it was true. Unless he just, yeah, I think they would have posted that. He says they need to move Xander Zayas slowly because he's mediocre and young. Yeah, he definitely need to work on it. Mr. Holmes says scamming is the new hustle. Yeah, he said they don't even sell drugs no more. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, like you said, Champside, man. Champside is he's a unique phenomenon. You know what I'm saying? He's like Jaron Boots Ennis in this boxing community space. Even though he's not just a boxing champ. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could tell he got some kind of journalistic education, just how
Yeah,
organized he is.
he.
Mhm.
My bad. Well, he from Louisiana. He from New Orleans. But like you said, I can tell he had media training because you can't hear his New Orleans accents. Like his New Orleans accent, it don't come out. And usually when you speak and people can't tell where you from, that's because you had media training. Like he done probably been to school for mass communications or something.
Yeah, I think he went to North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Because if you listen to, I'm subscribed over there. You know what I'm saying? And Cap said, but because of his intellectual, he expands it to things that I don't get into. Like I don't watch baseball like that. Um, you know what I'm saying? Certain things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's just so. He's got a wide range of sports coverage that he does, and somehow he's always able to get into the crux of some of the stories, and I'm just so impressed by it. I mean, do you have a team, or do you have 15 screens over there he be watching, or what? I was like, damn, because it would be hard to keep up with Champ Side, man. The way he do things, man. I don't know if he got an editor. That nigga just got a lot of stuff going on. I be looking at his setup. I be like, man, Champ Side got it going on. I know he got a team. He got to. But he just started showing his face. What, maybe a couple of years now? Because that was
I don't
the
even
big
think it's been a
mystery.
whole year. Y'all don't even think it's been a whole year since he started. So the first time
Yeah,
I saw him,
Champ said.
yeah, look, the
Hmm.
first time I saw him, it was because Blue Blood had did a live at a fight, right? You know how to go those guys with those media passes, they get to ask the fighters questions, right? And
Right.
it was Blue Bloods live, but Champ's side ended up asking the question, and the camera panned on him, so you was able to see Champ's side asking the question. Like we all know his voice, but we was able to see his face. Now he didn't do it on purpose; it was just somebody else's camera caught him. So that was the first time I seen him.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody had seen him before, but he just don't show his face like that. And you know what I'm saying, if you've been on this channel for a while, you know what his face looked like, but that's just wasn't his style, putting his face on there. Then all of a sudden, boom, you know, he came out and he just started doing the shit. So I was like, okay, you know, say Champ Safford to switch it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, start showing his face, you know. But yeah, that dude there, I mean, he's on a whole nother level. You have to respect it because he really more of a journalistic, you know, he go by those journalistic rules. um you know, and sometimes he don't, but it still be like real passionate and stuff, you know, so be real deep. And you know, the dude, you can tell he's just can't really touch him, man. The Champ side is something special, you know. So I really love his material, you know. But you know, don't get me wrong, I pull counter boxing, you know what I'm saying, we, you know, we just, you know, so we look, you know, we good too now over here, but we ain't no damn Champ side, you know, we ain't no Champ side.
Man, I think you got one of the best channels, bro. I've been saying that. That's why I'm always up here. You know, I go to
Yeah,
everybody's channel, man. So I know,
me
I
too.
know the best channel. So yeah, bro, you got a
Well, you
damn
know,
good channel.
the only reason I don't go to knockout them challenge because I don't be wanting to argue. You know what I'm saying? I don't be. I swear to God, I don't have the energy to argue. You know, with motherfuckers. So I mean, I love to listen to them do it, but um, you know, like if they would have caught me around about 2015, 16, that's when I was doing all that arguing and shit.
Well,
Like even
I had
before
I
that,
had a
back
little
in
debate with him. I had a little debate with him when I told you that BF had did that. Him and Knockout did that debate series the other day, man. Me and Knockout here went at it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I had to let him know
well,
how I feel about Devin because you know,
I've
basically,
heard you.
yeah,
I
it
heard
was
you on
cool.
there because I've heard you on there a few times. You know, I just, you know, just for me, I just don't have the energy, man. You know, I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? It take time to study a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying, to keep up with everything that's going on, and I don't have that kind of time. So you know, but you know, I be listening in, you know, to what they be saying, and I mean, for me to raise my blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? You know, could they be cussing each other out and all kind of shit? I was like, man, no. Hell to the no. I mean, I've
Yeah,
been done.
it get kind of heated, but like I said, I rock with Knockout because he don't. I like people like that, bro. Because Knockout passionate too. Knockout gonna talk his shit,
No,
right? But at the same
no, it
time,
ain't. It ain't
he never
knockout.
get
Knockout know how to
disrespectful.
argue.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
knows how to argue and stuff because he good. He's a damn savant at this shit. But there's people who get frustrated, and there you go. You start with the insults, and
Right,
you know,
right,
because they
right.
can't back their point up, and it's like shit. They go all, you know, out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? Trying to insult you and stuff. Like, bro, why are you even up in here? You know what I'm saying? It's like with that bullshit. It's like who are you trying to convince? You know. So you know, but yeah, it's just chaos sometimes, and you know, but that, you know, drama brings the views. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I mean, I listen to it myself, but I just can't get into debates myself and stuff. You know, I'm getting
Well, hey,
older and shit. And
well, I'm gonna tell you, bro. A
uh-huh.
lot of people starting to fall out with each other. But did you hear? Did you hear about Blue Blood and his co-host that fell out? You heard about that shit?
Who is his co-host? I haven't watched him since I said I wasn't gonna watch him no more.
Oh yeah, you did say that. But now he had a co-host dude named A Side. You know what I'm saying? But they done fell out.
Who?
But the reason
I didn't even know.
I brought that
Hmm.
up is because it's just a lot of people in boxing falling off. But like how you say, no, you say you've been here for so long. Like a lot of people that used to rock with each other don't rock with each other no more. Man, it's a lot of shit going on. Cool, you've been gone for a little while too, bro. It's a lot of shit like BF done fell out with a couple of niggas, you know, like this shit crazy, bro. Like it's a lot of people don't rock with each other no more.
Yeah, a
So
lot of
people
people
really
they'll be
beat out.
surprised. They'll be surprised when they see me. When they see that I'm a what you call a moderator in a lot of people's channels and stuff. I've been around that long. You know what I'm saying? You'll see me over that Trill Hill. You'll see I'm a moderator. You're like, oh, you know Trill Hill? Yeah, man. I've been on this bitch for a long time. I just don't go on everybody's channel like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch, like I'll go watch Just Do. I'll go watch his program. You know what I'm saying? I won't click in. I'll give him a thumbs up, but I won't click in because you got to say what's up to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like I be driving or whatever. But yeah, I know what you're saying, man. People fall out, but I don't have that kind of personality. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm gonna fall out with people over boxing. You know what I'm saying? I love the
Right, that's what
sport.
I'm saying.
You know,
Like that's what I'm saying.
you know what
Like
I'm
this shit
saying?
crazy.
I don't have that kind of personality. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't think I'm always right. You know what I'm saying? And I let people have, their biases. You know what I'm saying? I let people have their biases. I mean, because I got mine. Charles Thomas says, talk about arrogant. He said that that's Champ side. He said that's why he would not show his face. He is very disrespectful individual. Just depends on how you hit him. You know what I'm saying? Like it depends on how you come at him. He used to be really bad earlier, but I think he got better as he got older. And right now, I think he's on a real good balance with that. Because boy,
Right.
he used to like really go in on your ass and shit if he thought you said something stupid. I mean, he got me wrong one time, and I was like, it's his platform. I said I respect this platform, so say maybe he feeling some kind of way about something. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I looked at it. I didn't look at it like, the champ side was this or that. Say, well, that's just how he runs it. He's kind of high strung. Say he probably got a lot going on trying to organize his stuff and he wants certain kind of people, what I'm saying, representing.
Right.
I think he's gotten a lot better though over time. And you got to find your tone, so you really do. You got to come on here, you got to find your tone, and you got to
Yeah,
make
me
it
and him
work for
got
you.
lately, I done got real cool. Well, not, I ain't gonna say cool, but internet cool, I guess, because I ain't never met the man. But I go on his channel a lot now in the morning. So I go a lot of times.
Hmm.
I go on his channels now because But yeah, that's how he is though, bro. Yeah, like one thing about like you say, bro, he be cool, he laid back. But when he get triggered, he get triggered. So he don't even be mad. It's just that certain shit he hear, he don't address it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
Right.
He go
And if you
like what
don't
I
know what the
noticed is
hell
he
you're
don't
talking
attack the
about,
right. He don't attack the person. He attack your point of view. That's what he do. So it ain't he don't have nothing against you, but he gonna attack your point of view if it don't make sense.
yeah, and but like you say, it's kind of hard to like we're trying to get into Jared Anderson, and it's just I don't know. It's like his personality isn't addictive. He's kind of like he's almost like he's mediocre, right? And I don't know if it's the opponents that they bring or it's his attitude towards boxing. Um, it's just like you want to see him do well, but he just don't have the personality. Even though he tries to be charismatic, I think really when he said that he want to retire, I think that kind of hurt a lot of the hardcore boxing fans because now it don't seem like he's putting up the effort. You see what I'm saying? And it kind of hurt his marketing. It kind of hurt his brand when he said that. And now everybody's like looking at, is this dude going to retire in a couple of fights, or if he gets knocked out, or he gets knocked down, is he going to have that second win? You know what I'm saying? Is he going to have the tenacity to get up off the canvas and come back and battle his way to a win? And I'm not seeing that kind of hunger in these fighters, and it just kind of making you just turn your back on the sport. You know what I'm saying? Um, we just saw Pitbull Cruz knock out. Knock Rolly. Said knock him out, right? Not cold, but TKO'd him, right? That's the kind of shit we want to see, man. That's what we want to see. And for right now, people are not getting that. Top rank definitely is not producing those kind of fighters. Shakur Stevenson is another one. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney, he's not a knockout artist, but he do go out there and try. Errol Spence Jr., he's been out the ring for how long now? You know, they need to go ahead and make these fights. There's so many fighters standing around at the corner store when they should be out there in the ring fighting. I mean, it's just too much talent standing around. What are these guys waiting on? You know what I'm saying? What are they waiting on? I just don't understand it. You know, and that's what's like, it's just kind of hard to come on here and be excited about fights that's not happening. Right now we're thinking about, how can Boots and Bud Crawford get into the ring? Bud Crawford, he's standing on that he wants like 15 million goddamn dollars. It's like, bro, what's wrong with you? It's like, why can't you just fight the man because of the challenge? You know what I'm saying? Not, I ain't saying fight for free, but what I'm saying is show everybody that you still got the passion to fight. And maybe you don't, but just lie to me, man. Lie to me. You know what I'm saying? So I could be excited about the damn fight. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Ramen and Carolyn Jones says he says the youngsters think something is new when in reality it's just new to you. He says some of us have spent the block a few times. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Master Khali said DC said you right for now it's the most arrogant motherfucker. Yeah, I didn't say that, but yeah, I feel you. I feel you. You right. He says, retro game says, pull up. Let me tell you something. You're the best, fam. He says, I've been watching your lives after I missed them. I don't do that for everyone. He said, you a legend, fam. He said, I'm 24 years old. That's what's up, man. I mean, I just don't get it, man. It's like this is easy shit, but I think for like Blue Blood, them, they just got so big, man. It was like it was during that time, man. People just started, once people start coming to you, you got to be able to handle it. So you got to be able to handle it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't let that shit go to your head. This is Jaron Ennis seems like he's not here for a long time. So he seemed like he doesn't love the sport. Yeah, that's my thing, Mr. Hill. He just, I mean, it's kind of like, and the same kind of energy is all over the sport. It's almost like it's an affection, you know. Look how Shakur fought in his last fight. I'm gonna tell you, we had a good one with Fandora and Tim Zoo. Now that was a good one. That was a good one, but we need more of it. We need more of the drama, the passion, the pageantry of the sport to move forward, man. To keep us, keep us in this shit, man. Because I mean, right now the way it's going, it's just like, damn, bro. It's like heavyweight division suck. It's hard. I mean, we still talking about Devin Haney, Tank. We still talking about that shit for them to get in the ring and fight. This is, it's wild, man. It is wild. He says, Answer seems like he's not here for a long time. He seems like, oh yeah, I read that. Ramen and Carolyn Jones says, you're right, Pool. I would like Bud more if he just lied to me like Thurman lied to me. Hey man, I'm just man, boxing be falling off, but how can you fall off when you got so many great fighters, King Judah? How the hell can it fall off like this?
Well, like we were saying earlier, bro. Like this, the new generation we dealing with. I'm gonna give you an example. I keep bringing up this analogy. If you want to know what's going on with Gen Z, you got to pay attention to the rap game, because the rap game is really their culture. They follow that more than anything, bro. And the reason why I say with them more so than any other generation, because every creed and race is following the rap game. So when we was growing up, it was only black people following rappers, but now you got white kids doing the same thing, Hispanic kids doing the same thing. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because that's how the rappers move. Nothing is real no more. You don't have to be real, Paul. Like you don't have to. That's why I think about it, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. We living in a time right now where Young Thug was one of the most popular rappers in the world, and this nigga was known to put on a dress. Nobody cared. Nobody cared that this nigga wore a dress. Lil Nas X get award after award after award, and this nigga tell you he's so big. But it's like nobody, nothing about this generation is solid, bro. So the reason it's falling off with great fighters is because, really and truly, if you pay attention, for the best fighters in the world is not getting no kind of shine or no kind of love.
Right. And you're right about that. That the fighters that's going out there trying to make the fights and trying to, say be aggressive and instigate, those are the fighters that are getting shunned. You know what I'm saying? Fighters that'll fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like they want fighters with an agenda. You know what I'm saying? They want fighters who will go with the program. If you go with the program, you'll go far. But fighters who want to go out there and be the best overall, they're not interested in that no more. They just want to put on these little events. They want to put on these little events, and it's affecting the old fan base. Look at Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He's making excuses. He can come out there and say, I think I could do what I want to do. I mean, he could just say that shit now. And it don't mean nothing because the sport ain't working right. It's not working in the way it's supposed to. Well, it's working the way it's supposed to, but it ain't working the way we grew up watching boxing. So now it's just kind of hard to deal with it. What you were saying, King?
Yeah, I think, like I say, I really believe they moving boxing into the. All right, there's no secret that boxing ain't selling like it was at one point with Floyd Mayweather. Most of it is because of streaming, right? And in this new fan base, they not into boxing like we was, bro, because they don't know the legends. So even though I'm 35 years old, I'm old enough to remember the legends. I grew up with Mike Tyson. I grew up with Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones Jr., right? A lot of these younger guys, they don't know nothing about none of the legends, so they don't know nothing about Ali. They don't know nothing about Sugar Ray Robinson. Right. So I think they're going to turn this shit into a popularity contest a lot like the WWE, and they're going to do it by, how I want to say this, they're going to prop up certain fighters that's not that good, but once they realize the fans following that guy, they're going to prop him up like he the best. And they're going to give him a lot of showcase fights. So the casuals going to argue with you, but like, what you mean this nigga not good? I'm going to give you an example, Pool. Today I was arguing with this dude who got a boxing channel. And what he had a poll up and said, man, these some exciting fights coming up. It had Bitter Beef and Bivol. And then they had Canelo Alvarez Munguia. And they had Inoue and that boy he fighting, Louis Neary, right? And they also had Usyk and Fury. And he was like, these great fights. I said, bro, I said there's some decent fights on here. But I said Munguia, that Munguia and Neary fight, them not no great fights. I said them niggas is bums. I said Canelo about to dominate Munguia and Inoue is gonna destroy Neary. And he talking about something, well, you can't I know. Then I gave him an example. I said, bro, even Devin Haney fight is a better fight than them two. And I said this against Ryan Garcia, who I don't even think that good, but Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney is better than Canelo versus Munguia. It's better than Inoue versus that dude Neary. And he talking about somewhere Ryan Garcia never been a champion. I said that don't matter, bro. I said if you go in there, you win a belt against another bum, and you gonna fight I said I know what it is. I said certain fighters, no matter who they fight, y'all can call it a great fight. Think about that, bro. If think about, bro, only Canelo can fight Munguia, and they'll tell you that's a great fight. Or only Inoue can fight a nigga named Neary, and they'll say that's a great fight. Them not great fights.
You're right, man. It's just a popularity contest. Like you were saying, like with the young people, it's the numbers, it's popularity. And I was laughing at that Canelo. I was laughing at that Canelo interview the other day because he was saying, basically he was letting motherfuckers know. He was letting motherfuckers know that I just do what I want to do. He's not even trying to come up with no legitimate excuses anymore. You know what I'm saying? I was just laughing my ass off. I was like, Canelo, you know what I'm saying? Let him know, hey man, I'm not ever fighting this goddamn David Benavidez. Now everybody else get called the punk or they get called a coward. You know what I'm saying? Not Canelo. Canelo has done enough. I say, man, Canelo started checking out. He started checking out as soon as he could, bro. You know what I'm saying? After he didn't have old legends to beat, no more Sugar Shane Moses. Once he ran out of those guys that he could beat, because Canelo is just a average fighter, bro. If he ever came across somebody that was special, if he ever came across like a Andre Ward, or even if he would have fought the Charlo brothers at the time when he's supposed to have fought them, shit, he would have had quite a few L's. You know what I'm saying?
You know what his best attribute is, though? I give him this. His best attribute, Pool, what make it, every great fighter have an abnormal ability. And I think his abnormal ability is his chin. That's what I really do think make him different than most people. That nigga got a chin, Pool. Like, You know what I'm saying? I've seen him take
Yeah,
some bombs to the face.
I've seen Canelo damn near go down. I think it was Cotto family member. That was a boxer back then. Cotto cousin, I think. Oh, brother? No, it was his brother that almost knocked Canelo out. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? It was Cotto brother almost knocked Canelo out. So, and I think Canelo just got by being able to do a lot of doping and all that stuff. They just got behind him. And what really pissed me off is that Floyd Mayweather is the one who handed him the damn, you know what I'm saying, handed him the keys to the castle, you know, to be able to do that and make all that money. And, you know, I thought when you lose, you know what I'm saying, it's hard to pass the torch when you lose. How this motherfucker became so popular for losing, you know what I'm saying, that's just something that got by me, you know, but, you know, they kept him and they kept Triple G in that bubble where nobody else could break it. You know, what's his name? Danny, Danny, when he fought him, you know what I'm saying? You know, they wouldn't fight Danny when he was, you know what I'm saying, back then, but when he was younger, you know what I'm saying, they fought him, they wait till he got kind of like a little bit older, you know what I'm saying? And what was Danny last? It was Danny, the one with the heart condition who beat cancer. What's his name? What's that Danny
You
that beat
said
cancer?
Danny. Oh, I don't know what era he fought in.
You know, he fought Canelo. He fought no Triple G. He fought Triple G. Who fought Canelo? That's the only black guy that they let in there. Danny.
Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs.
Danny Jacobs. With the ears. So he got down with the program. So I mean, you could just see the agenda, man. It's like these guys forget how to fight when they get in there against Canelo. So you know, people get tired of seeing that shit, man. We need to see a variety. That's why he didn't go back and fight Bivol, right? Because Bivol beat his ass, and he didn't know how to handle that. Because you know the world looking at you like you already know. Juan Marquez is looking at his ass like, dude, you just regular smuggler, bro. You are not. They know. Everybody knows the biggest joke in boxing, bro. They know he's the biggest joke in boxing, and now it's all coming out because he won't fight them David boys. Them David boys put the beats on goddamn Canelo, and everybody know it. They know that, and so man, you need to step your ass aside now because the jig is up. This Jaime Munguia talking about Jaime Munguia got to fight because he was respectful. Man, that boy never could fight. I almost got his ass beat by shit. Derevyanchenko, who is like damn near 48 years old, damn near.
Yeah, hey, that's one of them. Like how you were talking about them fighters you want to see get knocked out. I can't stand Munguia, bro. I can't wait. I want to see that nigga flatline.
Me too, because he looked like a little punk. You know, he looked like somebody who's been protected. How you gonna have 40-something fights, King Judah, and you can't name but about 2 fighters that he fought? Can't name but 2 fighters that he fought. It's almost like he went into. I mean, all them guys are probably D-level fighters that he fought. Because anytime this dude got into a damn a slugfest, I mean, he takes some damage, bro. I said it ain't no goddamn way. His defense suck, you know. And so how you gonna get a shot at Canelo? Everybody else haven't done nothing except for be beatable. You know what I'm saying? If you're beatable, of course you can get in that ring with Canelo because that's the cash cow. Can't hurt the golden goose. You know what I'm saying? Gonna lay them golden eggs, you know. But I'm just tired of it. I just want to see some real competition get back into boxing. And that way we don't have to talk ourselves in the circle. That's why this is going to be interesting to see if your boy can get Terrence Crawford in the ring. Because they're really trying to put this pressure on Terrence Crawford to get in that ring. You notice that?
Yeah, but thing about I've been telling people, bro, this thing about Terrence Crawford, people I argue with these Bud fans, and you know they know I got a history. They know I didn't like Bud, right? So when they hear me say this, they think I'm hating on him when I say this. But Terrence Crawford is not gonna fight Boots, and the reason is because I'm gonna be honest with you. The logic in me, I have to understand where he's coming from, bro. Like Boots is an animal. This dude is young. I think he's younger than Devin Haney. Like Terrence Crawford is reaching the end of his physical prime.
Well, he passed his physical prime. Terrence Crawford is actually in his decline. What they don't realize is, but like the chances of Terrence Crawford beating Boots is very, very slim, bro. And it's not because Terrence Crawford not good enough, but really, bro, it's just the timing of it. And Terrence Crawford not stupid. He know that. He know that.
Right. Yeah, it's time to beat a legend ass time. That's what
really,
that
bro.
is.
Really, Boots to me, I love Devin Haney, bro. But honestly, bro, I think Boots is the best fighter on the planet right now, and he's not even in his prime yet.
Well,
I don't think nobody.
He's 26. He's 26.
Oh, I thought he was younger than that. No, I thought he was Devin age. 25. Well, yeah, Devin. Yeah, Devin 25. I thought they was the same age.
You talking about Boots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 26.
Oh, okay. But like I said though, like to me, bro, like I said, I love Devin, bro. But like what Boots bring to the table, I don't think nobody else coming like that, bro. I'm talking about the smarts, the skills, the speed, the reflex, the counterpunch, and the aggressiveness, the power. I don't think nobody else coming like Boots right now.
Well, you saw that Via Roma fight, right? That Via Roma fight, man. That dude, he was doing some parrying, some catch and shoot shit. I mean, that was left hand, right hand, left hand catch and shoot, right hand catch and shoot. The parry, knockdown blows. I mean, he was doing everything.
Right. Then he powerful. Think about it. Think about it, bro. The biggest gripe we have on any Boots performance, right? The ones people harp on. Think about how good he is. If the only criticism we got of him is that he didn't look great in a fight that he won every round of. That nigga won every round against Karen, but his only gripe is that he was chasing and he didn't cut the ring off good. But people leave out the fact that he won every single round and he was chasing his opponent.
But that's how you know he's that guy. That's how you know he's that guy, because now the expectation for him to perform, you know what I'm saying, he's got every fight got to be, you know, he's got to separate himself, you know what I'm saying, to that special status, you know. And I thought he did that against Via Roma, because Via Roma is a tough dude. That's one of them hardcore cats. Isn't he Argentinian?
He was Colombian. Talking about You talking about Villa, huh? Villa, yeah, he Colombian.
Yeah, so you know, I mean, he went out there and he shut him down, bro. He shut that dude down, and it's gonna be hard. Nobody really wants to mess with him. You know, I mean, did you hear Bernie the Boxer talking about Boots, saying that he don't think that they really want Terrence Crawford. He haven't seen anything. He's not impressed by anything that Jaron Boots Ennis has done and shit. I was like, this dude is so motherfucking full of shit.
Well, he sound like them because I had another argument, bro. He sound like a lot of them non-black fans. Because let me tell you something. This is how you know when we have a great black fighter coming up. When you have people attacking our black fighters before they even have a chance to prove themselves, you know they're good. Because I don't know if you've been keeping up, but bro, that's who non-black fans love to hate the most. They hate Boots. If just bring up Boots, they gonna tell you, oh, he ain't fight nobody. He not this. He overrated. How can he be overrated when the only people that actually talk about Boots is black people? Like Boots is not here in high regard in white media, in mainstream media. We the only people that talk good about Boots.
He will be now with this move.
Eddie Hearn about to promote the hell out of him now.
You already know, because it's already. I mean, you can feel it. There's a shockwave all across boxing with this move, and they know that Boots is the future. They know he the future. But so I'm just surprised. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna tell you something because we talking about Eddie Hearn. I wanted to make sure I say this while we was talking about him, bro. A lot of people. I remember when Eddie Hearn first stepped on the scene. A lot of people hated Eddie Hearn, bro. Let me tell you something about Eddie Hearn. What I love the most about that dude. Eddie Hearn like to see good fights. Eddie Hearn not protecting nobody. Eddie Hearn don't care if you get your ass whooped. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Eddie Hearn seemed like he would throw anybody in that fire, bro. He don't care. He don't play favorites. If somebody say they want to fight you and it's gonna make a lot of money, Eddie Hearn gonna throw you in that ring.
Well, I'm just surprised that PBC passed on Boots. Look like it's all about being busy with Boots and Bozy Ennis. Um, I was watching YMS Sports, and I was watching where he was saying, "Excuse me, I'm eating this damn vitamin C." Um, they were saying like, you know, they signed with them because they're keeping busy. See, something happened with the PBC because it was supposed to be Bozy Ennis, and I think Keith Thurman's supposed to have been the card. They're supposed to have been the main card on the PBC, and it looks like something went wrong, you know, and they was gonna have to wait, and they didn't want Boots to wait, have to wait. Plus, he was going through that shit with his with Cameron Duncan them, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of things went wrong for that PBC contract to be signed. You know what I'm saying? So they ended up going with Thurman and Tim Zoo. Of course, that got messed up. So I don't understand what's up with all these rescheduling that's going on in boxing. But it ended up, you know, getting Boots over the Matchroom. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to YSM. You know what I'm saying? Doing that interview with Bozy Ennis. You know, he said, you know, that time off, you know, Boozy says that time off, you know, it affects your speed, your timing, your setup skills, you know, says everything, your footwork's gonna be off by the time you get back to the ring. And see, that's one of the things that affected Errol Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? He needed to be somewhere where he active and you can stay on top of all those little small skills and stuff. Um, you know, another thing is they were talking about how Boots had he had an offer for, you know, that Black Prime deal with Terrence Crawford. Well, you know, I mean, Zab Judah came on and said that shit was just talks, man. It's like people be making up narratives off of the smallest things. When they want their fighter to look good, you know, they will lie. They will just make up some shit. So Zab had to come out and say, man, those were just talks. And
Well, you know what else? You know
I
what
mean,
else I heard about that? So at that time, correct me if I'm wrong, but at that time when the Black Prime stuff was going on, Boots was a PBC fighter, right?
no, he was signed to Showtime.
He was
He
with
never been a
Showtime.
PBC fighter.
I thought he was a
Hmm.
PBC fighter because I remember a lot of people saying that because you know when they kept asking Bozy, because you remember that time when Bozy that made it clear they was
I
like,
don't
yeah, we
even know.
want to fight. They said we want to fight Crawford and Spence, but then they asked them, they was like, would you get in the way of their undisputed clash? And Bozy was like, no, 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 no. You know, we want to see that. He said we want the winner though, and we don't want to get in the middle of there. So what I'm saying is, it's plausible to me that if Bozy and them didn't take that fight with Terrence Crawford, that it was because they didn't want to get in between their potential. Because you know they didn't know he was going to fight Avanesian, but I feel like they was like, well, you know what, we're not going to take this Crawford fight because we know this is just going to slow down the undisputed match even more. When they ultimately said they want to fight the winner of that fight anyway, I'm just saying that's plausible that that's why they didn't take it then.
Well, I mean, they would. I mean, Espinosa said that they never came back with nothing. You know what I'm saying? They talked to him, and it was nothing but talk. It was no contracts. So they never did get back with him. You know what I'm saying? To make the fight, they just totally see. So that's what I'm saying. That, you know, Bud Crawford and his team, they just do shit just to put stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't have no follow through when it comes to making fights and stuff. You know, they just don't show up. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's hard to make a deal with them. Now, I don't think that's because Terrence Crawford is scared. I just think he greedy. I just think he want to make his, you know, if he think he can make a couple of mil more, you know what I'm saying, he gonna hold out. You know what I'm saying? And that just make it hard. That make it hard for him to deal with. You know what I'm saying? To deal with a person like that who's always trying to get a little bit more, get a little bit more in. Who said retro game says Boots Shep. Who said Romney and Caroline Jones says Boots is the best in the world and he's never got tested yet. Think about that. It's true. It's true. I don't know. I mean, Roma Villa's a damn. I think he's a tough dude, man. I think that's a good test. That was a good test for Boots. Now the rest of them, Nah, but I think Roman Villa was one of them dudes, man. He says, "Yep." He said, "Boots is up and coming fighter. Everyone ducking him, man." He said, "I'm just like they did Spence, yeah, because they see the train coming. You know what I'm saying? They see that train coming. That train ain't no joke. That train ain't no joke." But let me ask you guys this: y'all saw the training for Ryan Garcia? You saw the training for Devin Haney, right? Who do y'all think? I mean, because I see Ryan, he done bulked up a little bit. I mean, he looks pretty powerful, man. I mean, he looks pretty powerful. I mean, does he have a chance? Does he have a puncher's chance? You know, to maybe stun Devin early and get Devin ass up out of there, or do you think like Devin is just going to be too sharp for him? That's the question that I have. Because I'm just looking at how Ryan, where is his head at, man? Because he just be saying some of the most goofiest things when it comes to the press conferences, when it comes to training. He's always trying to embarrass somebody. It's just kind of foolish. The way him and Devin is like, going at it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, it's like, I mean, I just don't get it, man. It's like, but he's getting big, and he looks like he's strong, but mentally look like he's up and down or something. So I just kind of wonder how effective everybody thinks he's going to be, say against Devin Haney. Does he have a punch chance? You know what I'm saying? Some people are with Ryan. Like 2 Cents. 2 Cents, she think Ryan gonna 2 Cents boxing, she think Ryan got a chance. I haven't seen many more. I mean, I haven't seen many more people behind him like that. Behind Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? DC World Media said if the same Devin Haney that fought Prograis showed up, said he will make Ryan quit on the stool by the 9th round. Says Ryan will fold. You know, and, but I see that too. I see that too because Ryan is so impatient. Ryan, just like when he went in there against Tank. I was like everybody else when he jumped on Tank. I was like, oh shit. What I'm saying? It looked like Tank was like, what I'm saying, had, trouble with his footing. I guess he was trying to get adjusted to Ryan's speed, his explosiveness. And I mean Ryan putting some hands on it. I mean, Tank had good defense, took a good shot across the chin, but of course Tank got a great chin, right? He's got a great, great, great chin. And once he finally collected his data, it was a wrap. Is he gonna do the same thing and lose his cool, like he did against Tank, and start going for it and opening up and get knocked out? I do believe we're gonna see quite a few knockdowns in this. Ryan may knock down Devin in this fight. Ryan might get a knockdown if he hit Devin on the chin. Shit, it's some funny things can happen. He said Ryan, what he says. Let me see. Ramon and Caroline Jones says Devin going to beat Ryan 10-2. Hey man, can I set the premise, man? Oh my God, man. Cash Crypto says Ryan and Regis, two different fighters with different dimensions. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. But the thing is, like Dev said, they both got power. You know, um, you know, they both got power. You know, Ryan has the experience of fighting Javante Tank Davis, so he got big fight experience. You know what I'm saying? And that's a highly talented fighter. But Ryan do have quit in him. He do. Once you quit something, it's easier to do it a second time. It's easier to do that shit a second time. You feel me? Um, yeah, he definitely. If you get in a situation where he gets frustrated, and after he blow his little load, after he goes off, and what I'm saying, and have his little wild his little berserk, moment. Shit, he's gonna lose all his hope. If Devin come in there sharp, using his footwork, turning them and making them miss, and then he's stabbing them with them short, what I'm saying, jabs, what I'm saying, and Devin got a nice little body attack too, and he started breaking Ryan down around about the 6, the 7. That's when it's going to be really competitive because that's when Devin shots are going to start come in and he's going to start feeling it. It's going to be a last ditch effort, what I'm saying, to get control of the fight around the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. That's going to be important. Those middle rounds going to be important because if Ryan start wearing out around the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, it's going to be over. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be over for him. It's going to be wider than that because I know he's going to go out there and just throw caution to the wind at some point. Ryan don't like to concentrate. He don't like to box. He likes to brawl. So I don't think that's going to work against Devin because I think Devin is aware that he had to work on the legs because, he don't want to get hit by one of them Ryan left hooks. Even Tank said, man, all you got is a left hook, man. He said, all you got is a left hook. And that's true. What I'm saying? Ryan, he been working on some other things, but his right's gotten a little bit better, kind of like when Oscar was working on his right with Floyd Mayweather Sr. So he was working on his right hand, but it kind of looks the same, just kind of a little weak, just a little uncertain with the right hand, what I'm saying? So, but, if he's gotten a little bit more dangerous with it, if he hit Devin, so I don't think Devin got that chin, so I don't think Devin got the chin to last. And Ryan is definitely going to jump all over him. That's going to be interesting to see. But Devin going to have to be super sharp, man, so he don't get clipped. He's going to have to be super sharp. So Ryan Mitchell can't take a beating like Devin gave Regis. I know, and it's going to be embarrassing for him because you saw when Tank hit Ryan, you saw how he reacted. That motherfucker was he had to get his lick back. And that's what got his ass knocked down the first time. He don't know how to set shit up. He don't know how to set it up. And he don't feel like setting it up. I think he can, but he don't have the personality for it. I don't think he got the personality for it because he's a brawler. He wants to fight. He don't want to box. I don't think he got the patience to box. I think he got the skills to box. I think he don't have the patience or the mindset to box. He's just one of those ADD type of personalities. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is 100 miles per hour, so he ain't got to think about shit. And that's what's Ryan's problem is concentration. Kind of like what's his name? They got knocked out all the goddamn time. What's his name? I can't call it, y'all. I don't know why I can't remember shit. Yeah. I can't think of his name. He haven't fought in a long time though. Fought Canelo and got knocked out. And Terrence Crawford knocked him out. What's his name? Damn, this is sad, man. But he haven't fought in like what 10 years, some shit like that. Maybe 8 years. Shit, not Amir Khan. Yeah, Amir Khan. Yeah, Amir Khan. So yeah, like Amir Khan, he couldn't concentrate. Great fighter for what he do for a few rounds, but at certain points in time, he's just not gonna his concentration gonna fall off. And what I'm saying, the motherfucker just gonna get falumaloom. And that's Ryan Garcia right there. Can concentrate for a few rounds, look good, but eventually he loses focus. I think 10 p.m. Let me see. I think the main event started at 10 p.m. Retro Game says Ryan's about that. Route to be flat Stanley once Dev hits that body. I mean, people, I don't know why they keep down. They really pissed that Devin beat Lomachenko. They're really pissed off about that. They're really pissed off about that. They keep trying to get at Dev about his power, but I've watched that. I've watched that broadcast over and over again, and I think Dev clearly won it. I don't think it was as close as many people think. They want it to be close, but I thought he clearly won. So they could talk, and then you got to think about this too. Devin, he was weight drained, like hell. So I just don't want to get the animosity. You know what I'm saying? It's like Lomachenko, he's good. He's had his day. Now it's time for him. He's a declining legend now. So everybody's gonna decline. We've seen them all decline, right? What's going on, MJ Customs? He says, okay. He says, what time? Oh, you already hit that. Yeah. So that's what that is, though. And you know, shit. I just want to see a good fight. I want to see, make sure that Devin, what I'm saying, is gonna do his thing, come in super sharp, seeing what he looked like on the next level. I want to see what Tank looked like. Because they say he's coming in with extra definition, and he's trained extra hard. Um, I would really like to see how that's going to affect. They said Tank is getting ready to fight the Shakur Stevensons. He's getting ready to fight the Devin Haney's here, because that fight that he got with Frank, it's going to be no joke. That Frank Martin is no joke, bro. He's not he's not a light touch. For Tank. He's a dangerous guy. Um, very solid 135 pounder. Now, if Tank go out there taking Frank Martin lightly, Frank Martin got power, y'all. I know Tank got a chin, but man, anybody could get knocked out by that shot that they don't see. And I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you right now, I'm glad that Tank is getting in the kind of shape he's getting in. So if he gets in a bad situation, he can recuperate faster. If Frank hit him with something, what I'm saying, that he don't see, and he hurt him because he in such great, that extra conditioning is going to help you out later on in the fight, or you get it. You know what I'm saying? Because when Floyd got hit by Shane Mosley, he was fucked up. He was fucked up. I mean, he was totally fucked up. But because Floyd be in such great condition, a lot of the fights where Floyd get hurt, he be in such great condition, and it saves him, helps him recuperate faster. You know, and I think it'll be the same for Tank. Once he stay on top of his conditioning as he move up, because he may just take sugar. He may take Shakur Stevenson after this, if he's getting in this kind of shape, way out before the fight. Now you can plateau. You can be in shape too soon for the fight, but I think they're gonna be okay. What I'm saying? I think they're gonna like relax your boy. He's able to relax, and I'm pretty sure his team know what he's doing. So he don't overtrain and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna come back tonight. You know what I'm saying? I think the fight starts like 10, the main event. If Abdullah Mason come on, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see them other fights though. You know what I'm saying? But we'll come back for the main event to see Jaron Anderson and Ryad Mahala or something, Mahara or something. We'll come back and check out that fight tonight. Come check out, the fight with me. We're gonna chill, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna laugh, we're gonna have some fun, and see what's going on with Jaron Anderson. I don't know. I might come on when Abdullah come up. I might just come on when Abdullah come on. But either way, we're gonna be there, and come check me out. Right now, for to go get me some lunch, and see you guys tonight. You know what I'm saying? Let's see whenever a Dula come on, I'll probably be coming on that fight because I love to see that guy fight. But either way, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, MJ Customs coming through, Retro Gamer, and DC Worldwide Media, Cash Crypto. You know, so we'll be back on a little bit later. So, you know, come join me. Look out for me. Full Counter Boxing. You know what I'm saying? See you guys later. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, y'all. Peace out.